Imagine having a superpower that lets you stay calm in any storm. What if I told you this power has been hiding in plain sight for thousands of years? Today we're unlocking 5 ancient mind hacks that will transform your emotional landscape forever. Picture this. You're in a high-stakes meeting, your heart racing, palms sweating. But instead of crumbling under pressure, you tap into an inner wellspring of calm. Sounds impossible? It's not. This is the power of ancient wisdom reborn for our modern world. Stoicism and Hermeticism, 2 philosophical powerhouses that have shaped history's greatest minds. From Roman emperors to Silicon Valley CEOs, these timeless teachings have been the secret weapon of the emotionally unshakable. Enter Ryan Holiday, the modern torchbearer of Stoic wisdom. A college dropout turned marketing prodigy, Holiday discovered these ancient secrets and used them to become a best-selling author and advisor to NFL teams and Fortune 500 companies. His journey from chaos to clarity is a testament to the transformative power of these techniques. But this isn't just about Ryan. It's about you. Whether you're battling workplace anxiety, relationship stress, or the constant noise of our digital age, these 5 powerful techniques will give you the tools to transform your emotional reality. Imagine this. You're in a high-stakes meeting. Your palms are sweaty, heart racing. The CEO just asked you a question and your mind goes blank. Panic sets in. But what if there's a 2,000-year-old technique that could turn this moment of terror into your greatest triumph? We've all been there. That pit in your stomach when you check your email and see a message from your boss titled Urgent. We need to talk. The sleepless nights before a big presentation. The constant worry about what others think of you. It's exhausting, isn't it? Meet Sarah, a marketing executive who discovered the power of ancient wisdom in modern business. Once crippled by anxiety and second-guessing every decision, Sarah's life changed dramatically after she stumbled upon Stoic and Hermetic principles. Within months, she led her team to increase sales by 30% in just 1 quarter. Initially skeptical, Sarah struggled to implement these ancient ideas in her fast-paced work environment. But her perseverance paid off. Her success inspired her entire department to adopt these practices, leading to a company-wide shift in culture. Sarah's transformation came from studying Ryan Holiday's books and applying Stoic principles daily. So what's the secret? The Stoics called it the dichotomy of control. It's the idea that some things are within our control and others aren't. Sounds simple, right? But here's the kicker. The only thing truly in our control is our mind. Now let's add a dash of Hermetic wisdom. The universe is mental, says the Kybalion. This means that everything we experience is, in essence, a mental construct. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic philosopher, shares a powerful example. At 21, he was the marketing director for American Apparel. During a major company crisis, he applied this technique. While others panicked, Holiday remained calm, making clear-headed decisions that saved the day. Let's try this together. Next time you're in a stressful situation, take just 3 seconds to transform your emotional state. It's that simple yet incredibly powerful. Imagine using this at work. Your colleague criticizes your project. Instead of feeling defensive, you calmly focus on what you can improve. Or in social situations, instead of worrying about what others think, you concentrate on being your authentic self. But here's where it gets really interesting. By combining the Stoic principle with the Hermetic idea of a mental universe, we're not just changing our reactions, we're reshaping our entire reality. Now think of a situation that's been causing you stress. Got it? Let's apply this mental shift together. Ready? Go. You've just taken the first step towards emotional mastery. But this is just the beginning. In our next chapter, we'll explore how to turn negative emotions into your secret weapon. Are you ready to become an emotional alchemist? As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. And remember, as the Kybalion teaches, the universe is mental, held in the mind of the all. Before we move on, take a moment to share in the comments a situation where you'll apply this technique. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, heart pounding, palms sweaty. For most, this moment is pure terror. But what if you could transform that fear into exhilaration? What if every negative emotion could become fuel for positive action? Welcome to the art of emotional alchemy. Let's dive into a principle that's been hiding in plain sight for millennia. The Stoic concept of a more fatty love of fate. Picture this. You're in a job interview and the interviewer asks about your biggest failure. Most people panic. But armed with a more fatty, you see this as an opportunity to showcase your resilience and growth. Now let's add a dash of Hermetic wisdom to this mix. The principle of polarity states, everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. At first glance this might sound like philosophical mumbo-jumbo. But stick with me because this is where the magic happens. Tim Ferriss, a well-known follower of Ryan Holiday's modern Stoicism, once faced crippling fear of failure. It was so bad he almost gave up on his now famous 4-Hour Workweek book. But by applying this alchemical blend of Stoic acceptance and Hermetic polarity, he transformed his fear into a driving force. Here's how you can do it too. We call it the polarity transmutation technique. Next time you feel anxiety creeping in, try this. 1. Acknowledge the feeling. Don't fight it. 2. Identify its opposite. What's on the other side of anxiety? Excitement, perhaps? 3. Visualize a slider with anxiety on one end and excitement on the other. 4. Mentally push that slider towards excitement. Sounds simple, right? But this technique is rooted in thousands of years of wisdom and modern psychological understanding. Let's look at some practical applications. Say you're about to give a big presentation. Instead of letting anxiety paralyze you, transmute it into enthusiasm for sharing your ideas. Or when facing a tough workout, turn the dread into anticipation for how strong you'll feel afterwards. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle, every negative emotion, is an opportunity for growth and transformation. The Hermetic text, the Kybalion, echoes this. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. This isn't just ancient philosophy. It's a practical tool for modern life. By mastering this emotional alchemy, you're not just coping with life's challenges, you're thriving because of them. Every setback becomes a setup for a comeback. Every fear becomes a stepping stone to courage. Imagine facing your day with this newfound superpower. That critical email from your boss? Fuel for improvement. The daunting project deadline? An opportunity to showcase your skills under pressure. This isn't about toxic positivity or denying negative emotions. It's about harnessing their power. It's about turning lead into gold, transforming the weight that holds you down into the force that propels you forward. As we wrap up this chapter, I want you to think about an emotion that's been holding you back. Got it? Now what's its opposite? How can you use the polarity transmutation technique to shift your perspective? In our next chapter, we'll explore how to tap into universal rhythms for inner peace. But before we do, here's a challenge. Use this technique at least once in the next 24 hours. Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might be the key that unlocks someone else's transformation. Remember, emotional mastery isn't about eliminating negative emotions. It's about alchemizing them into your greatest strengths. You're not just learning techniques, you're becoming an emotional alchemist. Are you enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to hit that like button. Now, are you ready to discover how ancient wisdom can help you find calm in the chaos of modern life? Stay tuned for our next chapter, where we'll unveil the secret of the rhythm reset. Picture this. It's 3 a.m. and you're wide awake, thoughts racing about tomorrow's big presentation. Your heart's pounding, palms are sweaty, and sleep seems like a distant memory. Now what if I told you that this moment of chaos could be your gateway to profound inner peace? Welcome to the Rhythm Reset, where we'll explore how ancient wisdom can help you surf the waves of life instead of drowning in them. Let's start with a principle that's been hiding in plain sight for centuries. The Stoic concept of living in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, once said, "Every man's life lies within the present. For the past is spent and done with, and the future is uncertain." But what does this mean for us, living in a world of deadlines, notifications, and constant pressure? Enter the Hermetic principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. This isn't just some mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's a powerful lens through which we can view our emotional landscape. Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic philosopher, has developed a technique for aligning with these natural rhythms. He calls it the cosmic calibration. The idea is simple. Instead of fighting against the ups and downs of life, we learn to flow with them. But how does this work in practice? Let's break it down with a simple exercise. The 60-second rhythmic recalibration. Here's how it works. 1. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. 2. For 20 seconds, focus on a recent low moment in your life. 3. For the next 20 seconds, shift your attention to a recent high point. 4. In the final 20 seconds, bring your awareness to the present moment. This simple practice helps you internalize the rhythm of life. It's not about eliminating negative experiences, but about recognizing them as part of a larger cycle. Now you might be thinking, that's great, but how does this apply to my crazy life? Well, let's look at some real-world applications. Take the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. She uses this technique before major board meetings to maintain her composure. By acknowledging the rhythm of success and setbacks, she's able to lead with a steady hand, regardless of market fluctuations. Or consider a professional athlete. Before a big game, he uses the rhythmic recalibration to center himself. By tuning into the natural ebb and flow of performance, he's able to stay focused and resilient, whether he's on a winning streak or facing a slump. But this isn't just for high-powered executives or elite athletes. A busy parent might use this technique to navigate the chaos of family life. By recognizing the rhythm of busy mornings and quiet evenings, they can find moments of peace amidst the storm. The beauty of this technique is its versatility. Whether you're facing a high-pressure work situation, relationship challenges, or personal doubts, the rhythm reset can help you find your center. Remember, as the Kybalion teaches us, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. By aligning ourselves with these universal cycles, we can achieve a level of inner peace that seemed impossible before. As we wrap up this chapter, I want you to think about the rhythms in your own life. Where do you see cycles of ups and downs? How can you start to flow with these rhythms instead of fighting against them? In our next chapter, we'll explore how understanding the law of cause and effect can supercharge your emotional mastery. But before we do, I challenge you to try the 60-second rhythmic recalibration at least once a day for the next week. Pay attention to how it affects your emotional state and overall sense of well-being. Remember, emotional mastery isn't about controlling every aspect of your life. It's about learning to dance with the rhythm of the universe. And with practice, you'll find that even in the midst of life's storms, you can find your own inner calm. Are you ready to take the next step in your journey towards emotional mastery? Stay tuned, because in our next chapter we're going to unlock the secrets of causal mastery and show you how to leverage the law of cause and effect for unprecedented emotional control. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a pond, a smooth stone in your hand. As you toss it into the water, what happens? Ripples, right? Now, what if I told you that your emotions, your successes, and even your failures follow the exact same principle? Welcome to the world of causal mastery, where we'll unlock the secrets of the Stoic principle of premeditatio malorum and the Hermetic law of cause and effect. Buckle up, because this might just be the game changer you've been waiting for. Let's start with a mind-bending concept. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. This isn't just some ancient philosophical jargon. It's a powerful lens through which we can view our entire emotional landscape. The Stoics had a practice called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Sounds gloomy, but stick with me. This technique involves visualizing potential obstacles and preparing for them mentally. It's like emotional fire drilling. Now let's see how this plays out in real life. Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic philosopher, used this very technique to transform rejection into success. When he was writing his first book, he didn't just hope for the best. He prepared for the worst. He visualized rejection after rejection, planning his response to each one. And guess what? When those rejections came, and they did, he was ready. He turned each no into a stepping stone, eventually becoming a best-selling author. But how can you apply this in your own life? Let's break it down with a simple exercise. The causal chain mapping technique. 1. Choose a goal or desired outcome. 2. Identify potential obstacles or causes that could prevent success. 3. For each obstacle, map out potential effects and your planned responses. 4. Visualize yourself successfully navigating each challenge. This isn't about pessimism. It's about preparation and empowerment. By understanding the chain of cause and effect, you're no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You become the architect of your own emotional and practical responses. Let's look at another real-world application. Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL and follower of Stoic principles, applies this in leadership. He doesn't just plan for success, he plans for chaos. By anticipating potential problems and their ripple effects, he's able to lead calmly and effectively even in high-stress situations. But this isn't just for writers or military leaders. A salesperson might use this technique to prepare for client objections. A student could apply it to exam preparation, anticipating difficult questions and planning strategies. A parent could use it to navigate challenging phases of child rearing. The beauty of causal mastery is its versatility. Whether you're facing a job interview, a difficult conversation, or a major life decision, understanding the law of cause and effect can be your secret weapon. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. By mastering the causal chain, you're not just reacting to life, you're proactively shaping your responses and, ultimately, your outcomes. As we wrap up this chapter, think about an upcoming challenge in your life. How can you apply the causal chain mapping technique to it? What potential obstacles can you foresee? How might you prepare for them? In our next chapter, we'll explore how to gain a cosmic perspective on your daily challenges. But before we do, I challenge you to apply the causal chain mapping technique to one situation in your life this week. Pay attention to how it affects your emotional state and your ability to handle challenges. Remember, mastering your emotions isn't about controlling every external event. It's about understanding the chain of cause and effect and positioning yourself to respond with wisdom and grace. With practice, you'll find that even in the face of unexpected challenges, you can maintain your emotional equilibrium. Are you ready to take your emotional mastery to the next level? Stay tuned, because in our final chapter we're going to zoom out and show you how to align with the universal correspondence for unshakable inner peace. Ever felt like a tiny speck in a vast universe? Like your problems are insurmountable and your efforts insignificant? What if I told you that this very feeling could be the key to unlocking unshakable inner peace? Welcome to the world of cosmic perspective, where we'll explore the Stoic principle of cosmic vision and the Hermetic law of correspondence. Buckle up, because we're about to take your emotional mastery to galactic proportions. Let's start with a mind-bending concept: as above, so below. As below, so above. This isn't just some mystical phrase. It's a powerful lens through which we can view our entire existence, including our emotions. The Stoics had a practice called cosmic vision, the ability to zoom out and see oneself as part of a greater whole. Sounds lofty, but stick with me. This technique involves recognizing our place in the grand scheme of things, not to feel small but to feel connected. Now let's see how this plays out in real life. Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic philosopher, uses this very technique to maintain perspective in the face of both criticism and praise. When faced with a scathing review or a glowing accolade, he zooms out, seeing these moments as tiny blips in the vast cosmos of his life and work. This cosmic view helps him maintain emotional equilibrium, neither getting too high on praise nor too low on criticism. But how can you apply this in your own life? Let's break it down with a simple exercise: the as above, so below meditation. 1. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably. 2. Close your eyes and visualize yourself in your current surroundings. 3. Slowly zoom out in your mind's eye, see your neighborhood, your city, your country, the earth, the solar system, and beyond. 4. Now, reverse the process, zooming back in but maintaining the sense of vastness you just experienced. 5. Open your eyes and observe how your current concerns feel in this new perspective. This isn't about minimizing your problems. It's about gaining a broader perspective that can help you navigate challenges with greater ease and wisdom. Let's look at some modern applications of this ancient wisdom. NASA astronauts often report experiencing the overview effect, a cognitive shift in awareness that occurs when viewing the Earth from space. This perspective change often leads to a deep sense of connection and a reevaluation of priorities. But you don't need to go to space to benefit from this perspective. Experienced meditators often report similar shifts in awareness, leading to greater emotional resilience and a sense of interconnectedness. A business leader might use this technique before making major decisions, zooming out to see how choices align with long-term vision and universal principles. A student facing exam stress could use it to put their current challenges in perspective of their overall life journey. The beauty of the cosmic perspective is its versatility. Whether you're dealing with personal conflicts, career setbacks, or existential questions, This zoomed-out view can provide clarity and emotional balance. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." By aligning with the universal correspondence, you're not just changing your view, you're potentially changing your entire emotional landscape. As we wrap up this chapter, think about a current challenge in your life. How might it look from a cosmic perspective? What insights or peace might you gain from this broader view? In our conclusion, we'll tie together all the techniques we've explored and show you how to integrate them into your daily life. But before we do, I challenge you to practice the as above, so below meditation at least once this week. Pay attention to how it affects your emotional state and your ability to handle day-to-day stresses. Remember, mastering your emotions isn't about controlling the universe. It's about aligning yourself with it, recognizing your place within the grand cosmic dance. With practice, you'll find that even in the face of life's biggest challenges, you can maintain a sense of awe, wonder, and yes, emotional mastery. Are you ready to take this cosmic journey towards unshakable inner peace? Stay tuned for our conclusion, where we'll bring it all together and show you how to implement these ancient secrets in your modern life. As we reach the end of our journey through ancient wisdom and modern application, let's take a moment to reflect on the transformative power of the techniques we've explored. From the observer hack to the cosmic perspective, we've uncovered a treasure trove of emotional mastery tools that have stood the test of time. These 5 powerful techniques, blending Stoic resilience with Hermetic insight, offer a unique approach to navigating the complexities of our emotional landscape. But remember, knowledge without action is like a ship without a sail, powerful but stationary. So what's next? How can you take these ancient secrets and turn them into your modern-day superpower? Here's your challenge: 30 days to emotional mastery, the Stoic Hermetic way. For the next month, commit to practicing one technique each week, rotating through all 5. Keep a journal of your experiences, noting how your emotional responses change over time. Start with the observer hack, detaching from your emotions to gain clarity. Move on to emotional alchemy, transmuting negative feelings into positive forces. Embrace the rhythm reset to find balance in life's ups and downs. Practice causal mastery to take control of your reactions. Finally, adopt the cosmic perspective to maintain equilibrium in the face of life's challenges. Remember, this isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming an unfeeling robot. It's about developing a healthier, more balanced relationship with your emotional self. It's about responding rather than reacting, choosing rather than being controlled. As you embark on this journey, you're not just following a self-help trend. You're tapping into a lineage of wisdom that spans millennia, from ancient Greek and Egyptian sages to modern-day philosophers and high-performers. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of calm purpose, facing challenges with resilience, and maintaining your center even in the storm of life. This isn't just a dream, it's the reality that awaits you on the other side of practice and persistence. But don't just take our word for it. Try it for yourself. Challenge your assumptions about what's possible in your emotional life. Push the boundaries of your self-awareness and self-mastery. Are you ready to transform your emotional landscape? Are you prepared to unlock levels of peace, productivity, and personal power you never thought possible? Remember, the wisdom of the ages is at your fingertips. The power to transform your emotional life is within you. All that's left is for you to take that first step. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic and Hermetic wisdom. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on personal development and emotional mastery. Your journey to unshakable inner peace and emotional resilience starts now. Are you ready to master your emotions the Stoic Hermetic way? Hey, incredible growth seekers! Wow, what a journey! If this video resonated, subscribe now for more life-changing content. Join our community of self-improvers. Smash that like button to fuel more content on mindfulness, goal setting, and emotional intelligence. Share this video to create a ripple of positive change. Comment below about your growth journey. Your insights shape our content. Next week, boosting self-confidence and overcoming limiting beliefs. Don't miss it. Every interaction brings us closer to a world of empowered individuals. Let's make personal development global. Stay inspired, keep growing. Your best self awaits. Let's unlock it together.